Mike Earle, the cheeky Chappie. Thank you, thank you. Nice to see you, Nice. Thank you very much for that introduction there, Terry. He's doing a good job, isn't he, as MC? But it's his last year this year. Yeah. He'll be in the audience next year. We haven't told him yet. He's a Scouser, you know, Terry. Yeah, he can't help it. But did you hear about the Scouser walked into the job centre in Liverpool, walked straight up to the counter, says to the chap behind the counter, "I want a job, please." The chap said, "You're just in time." He said, "We've had an eccentric millionaire in." He said, "He's looking for a chauffeur stroke handyman." He said, "It involves wearing a uniform, driving him round in a brand new Mercedes saloon." He said, "It also involves looking after his nymphomaniac twin daughters, including taking them on holiday when they go abroad." He said, £100,000 a year. The Scouser says, "You're bullshitting me." The bloke behind the counter says, "Well, you started it." I've told you about my wife before, haven't I? Eh? I've got to be careful this year because she gets a bit upset. She is, I've been telling jokes about her and I get it in the neck when I get home, so I've had to make a New Year resolution this year to be nice to her. Well, looks aren't everything, are they? You know, aren't they? She said to me the other night, "Come on, let's go upstairs and make love." I said, "I can do one or the other, make your mind up." I've had mirrored tiles put on the ceiling in the bedroom so she can watch herself having a headache. I said to her the other night, I said, "How about trying out a new position?" She said, "Yeah, all right." She said, "You come and do the ironing and I'll sit on my arse all night watching television." I've gone off sex lately though, I have. It must be my age, you know. I mean, a gorgeous young lady came up to me in town the other week. She said, "Excuse me, would you like super sex?" Anyway, I thought about it for a couple of seconds and I said, "I think I'll have the soup, please." I said to the wife the other day, I said, "I don't know why you wear a bra." I said, "You've got nothing to put in it." She said, "Well, you wear underpants, don't you?" She's got no sense of humour. My wife, you know, I came home the other night, I said to her, "Have you tried washing your knickers in Slim Fast?" I got up the next morning, there's all talcum powder in my underpants. I said, "What's this talcum powder in my underpants?" She said, "It's not talcum powder." She said, "It's Miracle Bro." I said to her the other night, I said, "You've got your wedding ring on the wrong finger." She said, "Yeah, I know, I married the wrong man." She's 50 now, but she's marvellous, you know. Doesn't need glasses, no. Drinks straight from the bottle. Did you hear about a woman put an advert in the paper? She said, "Husband wanted." Next day she got 100 replies, all saying exactly the same thing. "You can have mine." My little nephew said to me the other day, he said, "Uncle Mick," he said, "is it true that in some countries men don't know the wives before they get married?" I said, "No, it's the same in every country, son." Talking about unions, did you know that eagles mate for life? Yes, it's true. It's quite a sad story, this, because the eagle had lost its partner, so it's looking for a new wife. So it swooped down and it got a little dove, and it took it back to the nest. And this dove said, it started singing, it said, "I'm a little dove and I like to love. I'm a little dove and I like to love." So he soon got fed up with this, kicked it out of the nest. He swooped down again. This time he got a loon, took it back to its nest. This loon started singing, "I'm a little loon and I like to spoon. I'm a little loon and I like to spoon." So he kicked that out of the nest. Anyway, the third time he swooped down, he got a dove. Now you're all making your own jokes up now, aren't you? Stop it. So he took the duck back to his nest. The duck said, "I'm a drake and I think you've made a big mistake." It's nice to see so many of you here again anyway this year. It's like God's waiting room out there. It really is. But age is a funny thing, isn't it, really? It really is, you know. I mean, as you get older, you lose interest in sex, don't you? Your friends start drifting away. Your children start ignoring you. I mean, there are other advantages as well, but I think they're the main one. And it's funny how your definition of success changes as you get older, doesn't it? So it goes through a cycle, doesn't it? when you're 3, your idea of success is not wetting your pants. When you're 11, it's having some friends. When you get to 17, it's getting your driving licence. When you get to 20, it's having sex. When you get to 30, it's having lots of money. When you get to 50, it's having money. Then when you get to 60, it's having sex. Then when you get to 70, it's still having your driving licence. When you get to 75, it's still having some friends. And when you get to 80, it's not wetting your pants, isn't it? So, it all sort of goes in a big circle, doesn't it, really? Did you hear about the old chap goes to the doctor for his medical examination? The doctor said, I'm sorry, he said, I've got some bad news for you. He said, you're dying. He said, you've only got 10. He says, 10 what? 10 months, 10 weeks? The doctor said, 9, 8, 7, 6. Did you hear about the woman? She was 60. She decided to have a facelift. She spent £10,000 on this facelift. She was very proud of it. She went into town, went to the newsagent. She said to the chap behind the counter, how old do you think I am? He said, oh, about 35. She said, no, I'm 60. Then she went to McDonald's, same thing, girl behind the counter. How old do you think I am? She said, oh, I don't know, mid-30s. She said, no, I'm 60. Anyway, after she'd finished her shopping, she went to the bus stop to catch the bus home. There's an old chap stood there. She said to him, how old do you think I am? He said, madam, he said, I'm 78 years old. He said, my eyesight's failing. He said, I can barely see you. He said, but the one sure way I know how to tell a woman's age, he said, that's have a quick feel of her boobs. So she said, well, there's nobody about. She says, go on then, have a quick feel. So he says, oh yes, he said, I know how old you are. He said, you're exactly 60. She said, how did you know that? He said, now look, you won't be mad with me, will you? She said, no, I won't be angry. Go on, tell me how you knew. He said, I was behind you in the queue in McDonald's. Right, that's it. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you very much. Keep smiling.